Yeah, there have been some major changes to what is currently known as the ranting community, and I surely played a part in what led to those changes, even though it wasn't my intention to make a big splash. But it happened. Now the big question is, am I leaving? No, let me try to explain. Things happened, and things happen everywhere, in every fandom, in every community, in every fan base, in every group of friends, okay? Shit happens, but it's how you handle it that changes the outcome. I think the people involved reacted based on themselves and their feelings, and that's fine. However you choose to cope is up to you. I can't say I agree with community leaders jumping ship, but I don't want this video to be about the drama. I want to talk about where we're going from here. If you came to this video hoping for more drama or whatever, then leave. You're on the wrong channel. My main concern is where we are going, not where we came from. Yes, I made a comment expressing my feelings and it wasn't received well. I then remained silent, waiting for the person involved to contact me so we could settle it like adults. And they did. I'm not showing the actual messages for the sake of privacy and for a show of good faith. But as far as I'm concerned, it's water under the bridge. I cannot speak for the other parties involved, and therefore I will not. I looked up to these people for a long time, but there came a point when I no longer thought that they were steering this community in the healthiest direction, which was around the same time that I decided to make some changes to my own channel, and I started planning new series and so on. I felt I was doing my own thing, and I thought doing so meant I didn't have to be afraid of expressing myself. I honestly believe I should be able to thank someone for help, but still feel like it wasn't necessary. How exactly is that wrong? I have seen all kinds of responses to how I looked at this entire situation, and I honestly think I'm the only person who isn't upset about what happened. Look, I expressed myself, and how I feel has not changed, but I have nothing against the people involved, and I never have. I just don't agree with where this community was going, which is why I chose to support the videos in question. I am not friends with the popular figures in the ranting community, not because of this drama, and not because of anything negative that has happened in the past. We have simply never conversed. So this to me is not personal, and I would honestly hope the other people involved feel the same way. I said I wouldn't respond to the drama because I felt that those involved made a mistake in how they handled the whole thing. But I am able to express my thoughts on the behavior of the community and where to go from here, so that's what I've been doing. I don't want to put the entire weight of this community on the shoulders of a few people. They shouldn't be expected to keep this community on its feet and set its standards. Not saying that they haven't done that in the past, but it shouldn't always be up to them. One part because they have made it very clear that they no longer want this responsibility, and another part due to the fact that they cannot be expected to make the right choices for an entire community 100% of the time. No one can do that. It is a recipe for failure. The community as a whole should be collectively moving in the direction which benefits it. At the same time, each individual should be deciding if this is the right thing for them to be supporting on a personal level. Getting back to the point I made earlier, many of the ranting community's popular figures, the ones given credit for building up this niche, are leaving. And that's fine if they want to do that, but it's the reasoning that they're giving that is really troubling. This community isn't broken, nor are the people in it. And if you were honestly only here because you were trying to fix it, I'm sorry that you took pity on it in the first place. What you were doing did help this community see its flaws, and many improved their content, and that's great. Nevertheless, I feel that the idea of cleaning up the community was taken too far in some cases. People took notice to this, and when they finally decided to speak up, the results were crushing to the community. But do the popular figures get to disband this community because they're done with it? Toss it aside like it's an old toy because there's no more fun to be had? I say no. I don't agree with their choices, but I respect them nevertheless. I am not much of a ranter. I don't target people, I target problems. I am guilty of trying to produce content that aligned with what the ranting community was. But if that community is truly gone, like a forest after a fire, then I ask you, where do you want to go next? The forest that grows back in its place is up to you, the community. It is not up to the content creators because we can only make the videos. It's your choice which ones you watch. I leave the community's fate in your hands where it belongs. I'll be here, waiting, whatever you decide. And that concludes another video, you guys. Thank you so much for coming back. I know it has been a long time since I have uploaded, but with everything that has been going on, I just haven't had the confidence to get a video out there. But here we are, I'm getting back into the flow of things and everything's working for me now, so here we go. Now while we're checking out this week's featured fan art, I just want to remind you guys that nothing that I discussed in this video should affect your choices on which content creators you choose to watch. Please watch the content that makes you happy and the people whose content that you enjoy. I don't want any of this to affect the way that you enjoy this platform. With all that said, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.